Welcome to the Hidden Wealth Coins. What if a simple Kennedy half-dollar hiding in your pocket could secretly be worth thousands, or even more? These ordinary-looking coins have stunned collectors with unexpected value, rare errors, and near-perfect conditions that turn cents into serious cash. One small detail can change everything. Before you spend it, look again, because this tiny piece of metal might be your hidden ticket to unbelievable fortune. First up, the story of a single coin turning an ordinary person into someone unimaginably wealthy sounds like a dream, but in the world of rare coins, that dream has come true for a few lucky collectors. Among these hidden treasures, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar holds a mysterious reputation. At first glance, it looks like just another 50-cent piece, something you might overlook in your pocket or a dusty drawer. But under the right conditions, with the right features, this coin can carry astonishing value, far beyond its face value, reaching into thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in extreme cases. When people hear about million-dollar coins, they often imagine ancient gold pieces or rare historical artifacts. But what shocks most beginners is that modern coins, like the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, can also reach extraordinary values. The secret lies not in age alone, but in rarity, minting errors, condition, and collector demand. A perfect combination of these factors can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a life-changing asset. And yes, while not every 1972 coin is worth a fortune, certain rare versions have stunned the market with their surprising price tags. The Kennedy half-dollar series itself began in 1964, created to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. By 1972, the coin had already undergone several changes in composition and production. The coins were no longer made of silver for general circulation, but instead used a copper-nickel-clad composition. Because of this, many people assume that coins from this era are not valuable. That assumption has caused countless rare coins to go unnoticed, lost in circulation, or even spent without a second thought. But here is where things get interesting. The real value of a 1972 Kennedy half-dollar comes down to condition, what collectors call grade. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they have never been used in daily transactions, can already command higher prices. But if a coin is found in near-perfect condition, graded MS65, MS66, or even higher, it becomes significantly more valuable. These coins show no wear, sharp details, and a strong, attractive luster that makes them stand out immediately. Even more exciting are mint errors. In the world of coin collecting, mistakes can be worth more than perfection. A 1972 Kennedy half-dollar with a rare error, such as a double die, off-center strike, or clipped planchet, can skyrocket in value. These errors happen during the minting process and are extremely rare, making them highly desirable among collectors. Some error coins from this era have sold for thousands of dollars, and in exceptional cases, prices can climb even higher depending on rarity and demand. Another factor that can transform the value of this coin is its origin. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in different locations, including Philadelphia and Denver. Each mint produces coins with slight variations. Sometimes, a specific mint mark combined with a rare die variation can create a highly sought-after piece. Collectors carefully study these small details, searching for unique characteristics that set one coin apart from millions of others. Now imagine this, a coin sitting quietly in your home, maybe passed down from a relative, maybe forgotten in an old box. To most people, it looks ordinary. But to a trained eye, it could be something special, a rare variation, a flawless condition piece, or even a hidden error coin. This is how stories of sudden wealth begin in the coin world. A simple discovery can lead to a shocking realization that what you hold is not just money, it's a collectible treasure. However, not every 1972 Kennedy half-dollar will make you rich overnight. This is where many people get misled. The majority of these coins are still worth their face value or slightly more. The true high-value coins are extremely rare and require careful inspection. That's why experts always recommend examining coins closely, using proper lighting, and even consulting professional grading services to confirm authenticity and condition. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for these rare pieces, and the market continues to grow. As more people become interested in coin collecting, demand increases. This demand plays a major role in driving up prices. A coin that might have been worth a few $100s years ago could now sell for thousands simply because more collectors are competing to own it. This is why timing also matters when it comes to selling valuable coins. There is also an emotional side to collecting. The Kennedy half-dollar is not just a piece of metal, it represents history, memory, and legacy. For many collectors, owning a rare version of this coin is about more than money. It's about holding a piece of American history, a tribute to a beloved president, and a symbol of a moment in time that changed the world. This emotional value often adds to the financial value, making the coin even more desirable. If you believe you have a rare 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, the most important step is to protect it. Avoid cleaning it, as cleaning can actually reduce its value. Store it in a safe, dry place, preferably in a protective holder. Then, consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. This will give you a clear idea of its true worth and help you make informed decisions about selling or keeping it. Many people dream of becoming wealthy overnight, and while coins can sometimes make that dream a reality, it requires knowledge, patience, and a bit of luck. The truth is, the real power of this coin lies in its potential. It's a reminder that value can be hidden in the most unexpected places. What seems ordinary today could be extraordinary tomorrow if you know what to look for. So before you ignore that old coin or spend it without thinking, take a closer look. That 1972 Kennedy half-dollar might not just be spare change, it could be an opportunity. An opportunity to discover something rare, something valuable, something that could truly change your financial future. And while not everyone will find $1 million coin, those who do are proof that sometimes, small things can carry the biggest surprises. In the end, the journey of finding value in coins is as exciting as the reward itself. It's about curiosity, discovery, and the thrill of uncovering hidden treasures. Whether your coin turns out to be worth a few dollars or a small fortune, the experience itself is priceless. And who knows, maybe the next life-changing coin is already in your hands, just waiting to be recognized. Second up, the idea that a simple coin from 1986 could secretly hold life-changing wealth sounds unbelievable, yet in the fascinating world of coin collecting, such stories continue to capture attention. The 1986 Kennedy half-dollar is one of those coins that many people ignore, often tossing it aside as ordinary currency. But beneath its common appearance lies a hidden potential that only a trained eye can truly recognize. In rare situations, with the right condition and unique characteristics, this coin can rise far beyond its face value and become a highly sought-after collectible. The Kennedy half-dollar itself carries deep emotional and historical meaning. Introduced in 1964 after the tragic loss of President John F. Kennedy, the coin quickly became a symbol of remembrance and respect. By 1986, it had already become a familiar part of American currency, but unlike earlier silver versions, the 1986 coin was made using a copper-nickel-clad composition. Because of this, many people mistakenly believe that coins from this period cannot be valuable, which has led to countless rare pieces being overlooked. What makes the 1986 Kennedy half-dollar truly exciting is not its metal, but its condition. In the coin world, condition is everything. A coin that has never been used in circulation, often called an uncirculated coin, holds much greater value than one that has been worn down over time. But when a coin reaches near-perfect condition, what experts describe as MS65, MS66, or even higher, it enters a completely different level of value. These coins shine with original mint luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces that make collectors willing to pay significant amounts. Even more fascinating is the world of mint errors. During the minting process, small mistakes can occur, and these mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. A 1986 Kennedy half-dollar with a rare error, such as doubling in the design, an off-center strike, or an unusual planchet flaw, can attract serious attention from collectors. These errors are not common, and their rarity is what drives their value upward. In some cases, such coins have sold for thousands of dollars, and exceptional pieces can go even higher depending on demand. Another powerful factor is the mint mark. In 1986, Kennedy half-dollars were produced mainly in Philadelphia and Denver. While millions of coins were minted, not all are equal. Certain variations, subtle differences in strike quality, or unique die characteristics can make one coin stand out from the rest. Collectors often spend years studying these details, searching for that one rare variation that others might miss. This is where knowledge becomes just as valuable as the coin itself. Imagine finding such a coin in your possession. It could be sitting unnoticed in a drawer, mixed in with old coins, or even passed down through family without anyone realizing its potential. To the average person, it looks like nothing special. But to a collector, it might represent a rare opportunity. This is how stories of sudden wealth begin, through discovery, curiosity, and a bit of luck. A single coin, once ignored, suddenly becomes the center of attention. However, it is important to understand reality alongside the excitement. Not every 1986 Kennedy half-dollar is valuable. In fact, most are still worth only their face value or slightly more. The coins that reach high prices are extremely rare and must meet very specific conditions. This is why careful examination is essential. Lighting, magnification, and professional evaluation all play a role in determining whether a coin is truly special. The market for collectible coins continues to grow as more people become interested in hidden treasures. As demand increases, so does the value of rare pieces. A coin that might have been overlooked decades ago can now command impressive prices simply because more collectors are searching for it. This growing interest has turned coin collecting into not just a hobby, but a serious investment opportunity for many people. There is also a deeper connection that collectors feel with these coins. The Kennedy $50 is not just about money, it represents a moment in history, a tribute to a leader, and a symbol of an era. Owning a rare version of this coin is like holding a piece of that story in your hands. This emotional value often adds another layer of importance, making the coin even more desirable in the eyes of collectors. If you believe you might have a rare 1986 Kennedy $50, the first step is to protect it. Never clean the coin, as cleaning can damage its surface and reduce its value significantly. Instead, store it safely in a protective holder. The next step is to have it evaluated by professionals who can accurately grade its condition and identify any rare features. This process can reveal whether your coin is ordinary or something truly special. The dream of becoming wealthy overnight is something that attracts many people, and while coins can sometimes make that dream come true, it is not guaranteed. The real power of the 1986 Kennedy $50 lies in its potential. It reminds us that value is not always obvious and that even the simplest objects can hold hidden worth. But unlocking that value requires patience, knowledge, and careful observation. Before you spend or ignore an old coin, take a moment to examine it. Look closely at its details, its shine, and its condition. What seems like a small piece of metal could carry a story, a rarity, or even a surprising value. Many people have unknowingly spent valuable coins simply because they did not recognize what they had. In the end, the journey of discovering a valuable coin is just as exciting as the reward itself. It is about curiosity, learning, and the thrill of finding something rare. Whether your 1986 Kennedy $50 turns out to be worth a little more or something extraordinary, the experience of exploring its potential is something truly special. And who knows, hidden among your coins, there might be a rare piece waiting to change everything. A coin that looks ordinary today could become tomorrow's treasure. That is the magic of coin collecting, where even a small discovery can open the door to something far greater than expected. Third up, the idea that a simple 1998 coin could turn into a life-changing treasure feels almost unreal, yet in the mysterious world of coin collecting, such possibilities keep collectors awake at night. The 1998 Kennedy $50 is one of those coins that hides its true potential behind an ordinary appearance. To most, it is just 50 cents, but to a serious collector, it can represent rarity, mystery, and sometimes a shocking hidden value that can climb far beyond expectations. This coin carries emotional weight because it honors John F. Kennedy, a leader whose legacy still resonates. By 1998, the coin was no longer widely used in daily transactions, which makes surviving high-quality examples harder to find today. Many were stored, some were forgotten, and others were damaged over time. This natural filtering of condition is what creates opportunity, because the fewer perfect coins exist, the more valuable they become in the eyes of collectors. Coin Week. At first, you might hear wild claims that this coin is worth millions, but reality works differently. Most 1998 Kennedy $50 in normal condition are worth only a little above face value. However, when condition rises to extreme perfection, what collectors call MS67 or MS68, the value can jump dramatically. Some high-grade coins from this year have reached into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their quality and rarity. Gray sheet. Now here is where things become exciting. The real hidden treasure in 1998 coins lies in special versions and rare errors. For example, proof coins, especially those made in San Francisco, were created for collectors and have mirror-like surfaces. A flawless proof coin can sell for far more than a normal circulation coin, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars or more depending on grade. Coin identifier. Even more powerful are error coins. These are mistakes made during the minting process, and they are highly desired because they are rare by nature. A 1998 coin with a double design, off-center strike, or clipped edge can suddenly jump in value. Some rare error examples have been valued from hundreds to thousands of dollars, and the rarest types, like coins struck on the wrong metal, can reach into five-figure territory. Coin identifier. One of the most fascinating and rare pieces from 1998 is the matte finish special coin. This version was produced in very limited numbers as part of a collector set, making it one of the lowest mintage coins of the entire Kennedy series. Because of its scarcity, collectors are willing to pay strong prices for it, especially in perfect condition. This is where the idea of hidden wealth truly becomes real, because very few people even know this version exists. Coin identifier. Imagine holding such a coin without realizing its importance. It could be sitting in an old collection, a forgotten box, or even passed down from family. To an untrained eye, it looks identical to a normal coin. But under magnification, small details begin to appear, doubling in letters, unusual shapes, or a mirror-like shine that signals rarity. This is the moment where an ordinary coin transforms into something extraordinary. However, it is important to stay grounded. Not every 1998 Kennedy half-dollar will make you rich overnight. The idea of becoming a billionaire from a single coin is extremely rare and often exaggerated. What is true, though, is that certain coins from this year can hold significant value, especially when they combine rarity, perfect condition, and collector demand. That combination is what creates real financial power. The coin market itself is driven by demand. As more collectors enter the hobby, competition increases. A coin that once sold for a small amount can suddenly rise in value simply because more people want it. This is why timing matters. Holding onto a rare coin for the right moment can sometimes multiply its value over time. There is also a psychological thrill behind these coins. The idea that something small and ordinary could hold hidden wealth creates excitement. It turns every coin into a mystery waiting to be solved. This is why collectors carefully inspect every detail, searching for that one rare feature that others might miss. If you believe you own a 1998 Kennedy half-dollar with potential, the first step is protection. Never clean the coin, because cleaning destroys its original surface and reduces its value. Instead, store it safely and consider getting it graded by professionals. Certification can significantly increase trust and price in the market. Coin identifier. Another important truth is that knowledge creates opportunity. People who understand coins can spot value where others see nothing. This is how rare coins are discovered, through patience, observation, and learning. The more you study your coin, the higher your chances of finding something special. The dream of overnight success is powerful, and while it rarely happens exactly as imagined, coins like the 1998 Kennedy half-dollar prove that hidden value does exist. It may not always be millions, but even a few $1,000s from a single coin is still a remarkable discovery. In the end, this coin is more than just money. It is history, art, and possibility combined into one small piece of metal. Whether your coin turns out to be ordinary or extraordinary, the journey of discovering its value is what makes it truly exciting. And sometimes, that journey leads to a surprise that can genuinely change your financial future.